think about it. That's why I wrote the book, The Streets Can't Have My Son, because I was tired of seeing black boys negatively overrepresented in special education placements and in locked facilities. In the state of North Carolina, and these are numbers I received from DPI, how much do you think it costs to educate a child along the K through 12 continuum, 1 year's worth of education on average across all 100 counties? Not what it costs here in Mecklenburg, but if you average it across the 100 counties, what's the average per pupil cost for 1 year's worth of compulsory education at the K through 12 level? Anybody?
$21,000 a year.
21? Okay. Anybody else? Based on the numbers from the Department of Public Instruction, $8,414. Cheap. How much does it cost to incarcerate that same child in a youth development center bed for 1 year? 5 times as much? So about a little under 50? 95,000 plus. So think about this. For a long time, teachers didn't receive raises. So you'll always hear about, education cuts and things in the midst of an economic downturn. But how many times have you ever heard a judge say, Raheem, I told you the next time you come into my courtroom, I was going to sentence you to a youth development center, but because we're in the midst of an economic downturn, we can't fund a prison bed, I'm going to commit you to community-based supervision. We will find money to incarcerate if we can't find money to educate. So when I wrote the book, The Streets Can't Have My Son, it asked the question, why are black boys MIA? That's a military term. I'm former military, missing in action. The M stands for the fact that they're miseducated through curriculums of genocide. They're misdiagnosed through diagnoses that were created by the American Psychiatric Association for majority voter raising of hands. Then they're medicated or over-medicated with drugs that the DEA classifies in the same category as opium, morphine, and cocaine. The I, they're incarcerated through the school to prison pipeline through the adoption of zero tolerance policies. And then A, once you can make black boys out to be the poster child for being unintelligent and a threat to community safety, law enforcement now feels justified in committing their homicide, so they're annihilated. It's implicit bias.